All right, so this is the system when you have the HD. You can see you have your height selection there, which you adjust by the up and down buttons. The nice thing is you can actually lock it into low, which I have to do a lot of times if I'm in a parking deck where, because I need, with the kayak carrier on top, I need 7 feet clearance. Sometimes if I'm just at 7 feet, I'll drop it into low and lock it. You do that by just holding this down, and that way when I drive through the parking deck at a very slow speed, I can actually fit. Then you've got your hill descent control here, turning on and off your eco mode. Then you have your low, your high range, which you adjust again with your buttons there. That just tells you what's on. Then you have your different systems here. These are your terrain responses. But the thing I wanted to show you where you can see what your differentials are doing is if you go to your screen here and you hit that, and then you hit 4x4 info, it pulls up this screen. And so you can see your front, or excuse me, your center and your rear diff, if they're open or closed. And when I've been off-road, if I want to force close them, or excuse me, force lock them, what I would do is I drop it into rock crawl mode. I've already done it here. It's just sitting in my driveway here. So that's rock crawl mode. You have to go over to rock crawl mode, select it, and then to engage it, you have to actually be in low range, which requires you to put it in neutral, and then push the button and it drops it into low range. But what you'll see, and this has always happened to me off-road, is once I put it in rock crawl mode and I now go into drive, you'll see that the rear and the center diff locks. And when I've been, off-road is the only time I ever do this, but when I've been off-road and I've done this, it just stays locked. So basically I sort of figured out a way to skirt around the fact that you can't lock these with just a push of a button whenever you want. When I want to do that, I just go into rock crawl mode here, select it, and then it locks them for me. So, at any rate, that's maybe a sneaky way. I've actually used this on the beach a couple times where I've been in sand mode and started to get stuck and wanted to lock both the diffs and get out really slowly. And actually rock crawl mode did a good job. A lot of just low end torque, and it's real sensitive throttle response, and allows you to really sort of feather that throttle. And I just kind of very slow gas, and with the diffs locked, just pulled my way out, then put it back into sand mode and drove around. So anyway, it's something to think about. Say it works for me off-road. So if you have one of these little trick up your sleeve, you can try. That's it. See you out there on the trail.